Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, share and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next Supreme content. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Kofi Frederick, well known as a Supreme on this digital space. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to lead you on how to design a social media flyer for advertisement, okay? Even as you are learning this particular skill, you are not learning it for learning's sake. Rather, you are learning it with the perspective that at the end of the day, you are going to also make something out of it, okay? For that reason, you need to advertise yourself. Let people know you out there that you are also a graphic designer. And in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to design an advertisement flyer that is going to speak about who you are. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'll launch my actually this is a work that I'm working on. So this is the design that I am going to lead you on how to come up with this nice looking design. You get the point. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first of all, I'm going to start from a default page as usual. So I'll tap on default and I'll take away this text. Then I'll come to this particular layer here, tap on it, then I'll go to from gallery. So I'll come to images, then I'll locate my downloads, then I'll select this particular one here, okay? So this particular image was downloaded from Google, and what I searched for was graphic design workspace. You are going to get varieties of images, okay, that gives you a workspace of a graphic designer. So you could see a tablet over here, some screen over here, another desktop here with Photoshop and all that. You see everything about this particular space talks about a graphic designer. So now we are going to use it for our case study here. So we tap on this particular 1:1 ratio, we tap on it, then we go ahead and tap on the check mark here. So guys, even as I'm saying, graphic designing is paying, but if you don't pay attention to it, even as I am teaching you now, you are going to leave here with empty head. You get the point? And at the end of the day, you will find yourself to be blamed, okay? So please and please, if you are watching this particular tutorial, take away any distraction that is going to distract you from that is going to distract your attention. You get the point? And be focused here until you grab the concept. So I'll tap on this particular tool over here, the polygon tool, and I'll tap on shape. Please pay attention here. I am going to do something that one way or the other, if you don't pay attention, you may not get the concept, okay? So you see I have increased the size to cover the whole screen. Then you move down here, then you tap on gradient. Once you tap on gradient, you see I have already done some gradients over here, and when I tap on it, this is what is going to display. But then I'm going to take you through how to come up with this particular effect, okay? Please pay attention. There are some graphic designers that will be teaching you, but they will not be teaching you this stuff, okay? They will rather do it and send you the image. Yours is to just add it, but I am taking this opportunity to show you exactly what's actually in it, okay? So you tap on, let me just start from a default page like this. You tap on this plus sign over here. Not everybody is going to teach this stuff for free. You get the point? But then because of the love I have for you guys and what I want you to achieve, the results I want you to get at the end of this particular period of our training, in fact, I want you to see that you really came to a seminar that touched your life, but not something that actually wasted your time. You get the point? So you could see that there is some kind of orange tape at the end of this one, but this one there is nothing like orange tape there. This means you selected this one. So when I tap on this one, when I tap on it, you could see that the yellow has been taped at the peak, okay? So you tap on this, then you tap on the color bucket over here. Once you tap on the color bucket, we are going to use a violet color. Okay, so let me see. When you tap on this one, you are going to get it right on this particular small screen. Okay, so you will be looking at this particular indicator. So if you get it, the indicator is going to illustrate it. Okay, so you will be watching the indicator once your hand is moving on it. Okay, you want to pick the violet color. All right, so now let me go back and pick it right here. Guys, you get to know how we got it. So you can now tap here. Let's say this was the default page. You can move down to this side. You could see the violet color is beneath this angle. Then you go ahead and tap on the check mark this way. Now this side is what? A black. You tap on it this way, then you tap on the color bucket. Instead of setting a color, you won't set a color, but this particular third slider, move it to the transparent portion and tap on OK. Now we are having our gradient. Move this one to forward this way, okay, to the middle, then tap on the check mark, tap on OK, tap on OK. Now your gradient is done. Okay, but then let's reduce it so that you could see that this one, it was down, so let's reduce it. You tap on it, then we bring it backwards a bit. Okay, bring it backwards to somewhere here, and we tap on OK. Now we are through. Everything is set. Our background is ready. Tap on this particular layer too, and tap on this lock here so that it doesn't conflict with the next activity that we are about doing. So we tap on the A, we tap on test edit, then we are going to write graphics designer. So it's like we are asking, do you need a graphics designer? Yeah, so do you need a graphics designer? This way. Then I'm going to open it wide. Then I'll come to fonts. Now you can install fonts on your PC lab. Okay, you can get a whole lot of fonts. As you can see here, there are a whole lot of fonts, even about 10,000 fonts. Okay, yeah, but because you are not yet having this font on your device, that is why I am sticking to the font that is going to make your work pop up. Okay, yeah, I'm going to show you how to get this font along the line. Okay, so I'll select this same font, or let me try this. You might not have this on your device, I don't know, but let me use this. That one is easily to grab. Okay, so moving from down one to the third one, we select that one. You could see that the space in between is what? Very wide. So we come to line spacing, then we reduce the gap, but then after reducing it, there is still more space. Okay, so what we are going to do is to write it one by one. You get the point? So design will come here. We use the relative position tool to center it this way, then we copy it and write designer as well. It's as simple as that. In fact, you are not restricted to whatever thing that you don't know, and whatever thing you don't know in this life will continue to be your disadvantage. You get the point? Yeah, because people know that, and they are what? They are using that as an advantage over you. Yeah, so in this life, there is nothing like it doesn't exist. Everything exists. Once you don't know it, it becomes your disadvantage, and once you become known to it, it becomes your advantage. So you have to actually pursue things. Okay, if you don't know it, go in for it. So we're going to use yellow. Okay, because yellow actually map very well with the background. Okay, so yellow, you can scroll here, you are going to find the yellow here. Okay, here is it. So then the graphics as well, we're going to change the color to yellow. Change the color as well to yellow. All right, so now let me bring it down a bit. Let's free the top space a bit. Okay, So guys, just follow principles and you are going to get everything right. Okay, so I'll tap on text edit, then I'm going to write do you need a. So you see how I am placing things. Now this actually illustrates one particular principle, okay? That is the hierarchy. You see, do you need is not anything important for you to be wasting your time on, okay? So let me place that here. You get the point. The main important thing is what the graphic designer. So you make that one appear bold, okay? Because that is the center of focus. That is the focal point. You get the point. So do you need a graphic designer? It's a question. So they need to be a question mark. You get the point. So let's look at how I came up with my question mark. I'll just edit this and write my question mark. Then using this font for the question mark is not appropriate, so let's change the font to Amaranth, okay? Or let me try, okay, the Sans Blogger Sans Bold, okay? You use that one. So let's bring it here, then we increase the size very wide. Increase the size very wide this way. You see where I placed it? Then you tap on this particular arrow here, okay? I said arrow layer. You tap on it, then you see there is some 8 dots here. Long press on the 8 dots, okay, and bring it right down here, okay? So now this particular question mark is at the back of graphic designer. So you can now come to opacity here, then you reduce the opacity down, okay, to somewhere 24 or 25 is okay. So let's go ahead and lock the layers so that it doesn't conflict with what we are doing. So do you need a graphic designer? Now the next thing that we are going to do is to write iBrand. Just look at how I am writing it. Then you tap here. I don't know your keyboard, but I know most of the keyboard. You tap on this side, then you tap on 1/2. You tap on it and it will be 2/2. You'll be seeing this line, okay? So I brand, I print, so it should be I design. So let me start with I design. All right, so I design, I brand, I print. Then we will bring it beneath here. Then we are going to change the font. We are just going to use the Abizi regular, okay? Then I'll reduce the size this way, and I'll use the relative position to position it at center this way. Wow, our design is almost ready. So we make a copy of this text and you are going to write your brand's name, okay? So I'm just going to write at, I have to change my keyboard, but then don't worry, I'm just going to use the @ symbol. So at Supreme Arts, okay? Supreme Arts 2023. Then you add your contact. So 055, that is my contact. All right, so that they can reach you out. You get the point? They can reach you out. So your brand name plus your contact, so that when somebody sees it and actually needs a designer, the person can dial the contact he or she is seeing on the flyer. Guys, this is so hot, nice, simple, and in fact it doesn't require a whole lot of effort before you can come up with it. It's as simple as brushing your teeth. Those who don't like brushing your teeth, you now know that it's simple to brush, so you start brushing. That was just by the way, guys. So even as you are done with this, you would have to go and save it. So you tap on this save as image. Always make sure that you change from default to ultra. Okay, then you can tap on save to gallery for it to be saved into your gallery. Guys, I would like to put this thing across. So even as you have finished designing this, you would have to post on your status in some groups. If you are a student, sorry for that, if you are a student, you post it in your class groups and all that. Create awareness of yourself. Let people know that you are also a designer and you can what design for them. Okay, yeah, and trust me, those who don't know that you are a designer, who is that is, let's say if this is their first time, they will be curious to bring you a work to do. You get the point? They will be curious, let me try this particular person and see if for sure he can design, yes or no. You get the point? So please follow the instructions so that when they bring the work, you won't disgrace yourself. You get the point? There are a whole lot. In fact, this is first semester. Second semester there will be election, university campuses, people will be aspiring for positions, they will be in need of flyers. Aside that, if you go to Upwork or what do we call it, this freelancing site, we have Upwork, we have the Fever, a whole lot of people are over there. They need graphic design work and all that. All you need is to take this particular course serious. You get the point? All you need is to take this class serious, follow the principle, and trust me, your next level of knowing more about graphic designing is going to blow your mind, or is going to shock you. Once again, my name is Kofi Frederick. Call me your Chief Value Officer. 2023 must be great with you. Start it now and you are going to end it with a smile. Once again, it's bye for now.